Hello, Lesson 9C, Facts and Figures. Grammar for today is comparative adjectives, vocabulary high numbers, and pronunciation of and sentence stress. Всем здравствуйте, урок 9C, факты и цифры. Грамматика на сегодня это сравнительные существительные или сравнительные степени, вокабуляр цифры выше 100 и произношение краткого звука и ударение в предложениях. And we start from section 1 vocabulary high numbers. Начинаем с вокабуляра, цифры выше 100. Мы уже их изучали. So A. Read 3 questions from a radio quiz show. Choose A, B or C. Прочитайте вопросы и ответьте. Это из радио-викторины. What is the population of the UK? How far is it from New York City in the east to Los Angeles to the west? How many politicians are there in the British Parliament? Then we'll listen and check, а потом мы послушаем и проверим. And vocabulary bank, days and numbers, part 4, page 148, were done by us. Здесь вокабуляр на странице 148 был уже сделан. High numbers, мы уже это делали. Повторите, потому что для этого урока они нам пригодятся. Then we're gonna listen and write the 10 numbers you hear. Будут 10 цифр. Вам нужно их услышать и записать. Then answer the questions with a partner. А потом ответим на вопросы с друг другом. What's the population of your town or city? What's the population of your country? How far is it from your town or city to London to New York? How many politicians are there in your country's parliament? Let's switch to section 2, listening. Listen to the introduction to a show called Quiz Night. Answer the questions. Давайте послушаем вступление к шоу, которое называется Quiz Night, и ответим на вопросы.
9.16.
Good evening, welcome to Quiz Night. Tonight's show comes from Manchester. And our first contestant is Eddie from Chorley. Hi, Eddie. Are you nervous?
No, not really. I think I'm well prepared.
Well, let's hope so. The rules are the same as always. I'm going to read you some sentences, and you have 10 seconds to say if the sentence is true or false. If you get the first answer right, you win £100. Then for each correct answer, you double your money. So if you get the second answer right, you win £200. And for the third correct answer, you win £400. For 8 correct answers, you win £12,800. But if you get an answer wrong, you lose all the money. Remember, you can also phone a friend. So if you're not sure about one of the answers, you can phone your friend to help you. Is that okay, Eddie?
Yeah, okay.
So we've listened, and now let's answer the questions. А теперь ответим на вопросы. How long do the contestants have to say if the sentence are true or false? How much do they win if they get A, B, C, D? If they get an answer wrong, how much do they lose? What can a contestant do if they are not sure of the answer? Okay, in pairs, look at sentences, 8 sentences from Quiz Night, write true or false. А теперь сделаем Quiz Night. Читаем предложение и отмечаем, правда или ложь. A whale can make a louder noise than a lion. The First World War was shorter than the Second World War. The American film industry is bigger than the Indian film industry. In July, Edinburgh is hotter than Sydney. Silver is heavier than gold. The mountain K2 is more difficult to climb than Mountain Everest. Driving in Italy is more dangerous than driving in Belgium. It's better to do exercise in the morning than in the afternoon. After that, we'll check our answers and let's see how much money did you win? Okay, let's listen.
9.17.
Okay, Eddie. First question for £100. A whale can make a louder noise than a lion. True or false?
A whale can make a louder noise than a lion. True.
Correct! Blue whales can make a sound of up to 188 decibels, whereas a lion's roar is never more than 114 decibels. Roar! Now, for £200. The First World War was shorter than the Second World War. True or false?
I think it's true.
Correct! It's true. The First World War lasted 4 years, from 1914 to 1918, but the Second World War lasted 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. Next for £400. The American film industry is bigger than the Indian film industry.
I think it's false. You know, Bollywood and all that is huge. I think it's false.
Correct! The Indian film industry is much bigger than the American one. It produces about 1,000 films every year, which is double what Hollywood produces. In fact, America isn't even the second country that makes the most films, which is Nigeria. Next, for £800. In July, Edinburgh is hotter than Sydney. True or false?
In July, Edinburgh is hotter than Sydney. They're true.
Correct! The average temperature in July in Edinburgh is 15 degrees, and in Sydney it's 13 degrees. Of course, Australia's in the southern hemisphere, so it's winter there. Next, for £1,600, silver is heavier than gold. True or false?
True. No, false.
Do you want to phone a friend?
No, I think it's false. I remember from science lessons at school, gold is heavier than silver.
Correct! Gold weighs about 19 grams per cubic centimetre, and silver weighs only 10.5 grams. That means that gold is almost twice as heavy as silver. Okay, for £3,200, the mountain K2 is more difficult to climb than Mount Everest.
True.
Correct! 30% of the people who try to climb K2 die, usually on the way down, whereas only 5% of the people who try to climb Everest die. Okay, Eddie, now for £6,400. Driving in Italy is more dangerous than driving in Belgium. True or false?
I think that's a trick question. We all think the Italians drive really fast, but maybe they're good drivers. I think it's false.
Well done, Eddie! It may be hard to believe, but in fact, out of every 100,000 people, 6 people died because of car accidents in Italy, compared to 7 in Belgium. And finally, the last question. Be very careful, Eddie. If you get it right, you win £12,800. But if you get it wrong, you get nothing. Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay. For £12,800. It's better to do exercise in the morning than in the afternoon. Quickly, Eddie. Your time is nearly up.
I think it's false, but I'm not sure. I want to phone a friend.
Right, Eddie? So, who do you want to call?
Sandra.
Is she your girlfriend?
Yes, she is.
Okay, then. Hello? Is that Sandra?
Yes, it is.
I'm phoning from quiz night. Eddie needs some help. You have 30 seconds, Eddie. Here she is.
Hi, Sandra.
Yes?
Listen, it's the last question. It's better to do exercise in the morning than in the afternoon. True or false? I think it's false.
I think it's true. I always see people running in the park in the morning.
Google it, quickly on your phone.
What do I put in?
Just that sentence and see what comes up. It's better to do exercise in the morning than in the afternoon. Come on.
Yes, I'm writing it. Oh, sorry, I just got a message.
Now hurry up, Sandra.
Time's up, I'm afraid. Okay, Eddie. So, true or false?
True.
Final answer?
Final answer. True.
I'm sorry, Eddie, it's false. It's better to do exercise in the afternoon between 4 and 5. Eddie, you had £6,400, but now you go home with nothing.
Why did I phone Sandra?
Okay, please listen again. For why the answers are true or false, write down all the important numbers in each answer. Послушайте еще раз и выпишите факты, почему это правда или ложь. И да, выпишите. Let's go to section 3, grammar, comparative adjectives. Давайте пойдем к грамматике. Look at the adjectives in the quiz night sentences in pairs. Answer the questions. Давайте посмотрим на прилагательные, которые были в квизе, и ответим на вопросы. Using adjectives to compare two things, чтобы использовать прилагательные для сравнения. What two letters do you put at the end of one-syllable adjectives? For instance, loud. Why is big different? What happens when an adjective ends in a consonant plus y? Example, heavy. What word do you put in front of long adjectives? For instance, dangerous. What's the comparative form of good? What's the missing word? China is bigger. Japan. Все эти ответы есть в квизе. Вот здесь можно найти их. Okay, and now let's go to Grammar Bank 140. Comparative adjectives. Степени сравнения. Adjective, comparative, spelling. У вас сравнительная степень. Old, older, one syllable, adjective plus er. Nice, nicer. Big, bigger. Adjectives ending one vowel plus one consonant, double consonant. Hot, hotter. Dry, drier. One or two syllable adjectives ending consonant plus y, I, e, r. Drier, healthy, healthier. Tired, more tired. One syllable adjective ending ed, more plus adjective. Famous, more famous. Expensive, more expensive. Two or more syllable adjectives, more plus adjective. Good, better, bad, worse, far, further. It's irregular. So we use comparative adjectives plus them to compare two things. Для сравнения используем them чами. Okay, let's listen.
9.18.
A whale is louder than a lion.
Canada is bigger than the USA.
K2 is more difficult to climb than Mount Everest.
My new job is better than my old one.
The traffic is always worse in the evening.
То есть, как у нас образуются степени сравнения, мы все знаем, это суффикс er, здесь вот уточнение по написанию, когда буква удваивается, когда мы меняем y на I, когда мы используем дополнительное слово more, если это длинное прилагательное, и вот здесь 3 исключения. Section 4. Pronunciation and speaking. A sentence stress. Let's listen to the sentence. How is er pronounced at the end of a comparative adjective? How is then pronounced? Окей, послушаем, как произносится существительный с суффиксом er и как произносится слово then, чем.
9.19.
A whale can make a louder noise than a lion.
Louder than. Это тот же самый звук Now listen and write 6 comparative sentences. А теперь давайте послушаем и напишем предложения, которые звучат.
9.20. 1.
Carrots are sweeter than tomatoes.
2.
Air travel is safer than train travel.
3.
London is wetter than Milan.
4.
A horse is heavier than a car.
5.
Oranges are healthier than strawberries.
6.
Istanbul is further north than New York.
In communication, we have sort of a quiz night on pages 107 and 112. На этих страницах у нас в communication есть квиз такой по типу, который мы слушали. For instance, 107. Complete the sentences with the comparative form of the bold adjective. Вставьте выделенное слово в правильной форме, в сравнительной степени. Small. Spain is smaller than France. So it's true. And etc. etc. You do it, then we'll play the game. And here we have the same old. The Great World War of China is older than the pyramids in Egypt. It's false. The pyramids are about 4,500 years old, and etc. So we play this on our lesson. Section 5 is reading. Read the first part of the article about pub quizzes. Do you have something similar in your country? Давайте прочитаем первую часть статьи про паб-квизы. Есть ли у нас что-то подобное в стране или в городе? So pub quizzes. First part is here. Now read the tips for how to win and complete them with from A to G. Choose your team carefully, don't be a bad loser, don't cheat, enjoy yourself, keep your eyes open, know about current affairs, learn the big names. So read the tips and put the letters. Прочитайте подсказки и вставьте буквы. C. Look at these words from the article to do with quizzes. What do they mean? How do you pronounce them? Вот есть слова из текста. Давайте их прочитаем. И что же они означают? A team, команда. A quizmaster, ведущий, да, или те, кто задает вопросы. An expert, эксперт. To cheat, обманывать. To memorize, запоминать. To be a bad loser. To win, проигрывать, да, продуть. И выигрывать. And the last part is D. Answer the questions with a partner. Do you play any games or do quizzes with general knowledge questions, for instance, travel pursuit? Are you a good or bad loser? Do you ever cheat? What TV quiz shows are popular in your country? Do you watch any of them? Why not? Why not? Do you know anyone who loves a particular quiz show? Which one? Why? Would you like to be a contestant on a quiz show? Which one? Good loser or bad loser – это человек, который умеет проигрывать. Good loser, а bad loser, соответственно, тот, который не умеет. That's it for today. Thanks for your attention. See you. Bye-bye.